Hey guys, happy Monday. I wanted to come to you and just kind of explain a little bit about a dream that I have. I have quite a few heaven dreams, and they're really interesting, and they usually tell something very significant, whether it be the people that are actually there that I see, or the conversations that I have, which is this last one was like really interesting. So I had a dream that I'm sorry. So God was speaking, and He says, "I don't think that you understand the magnitude of your calling." I said, "I guess I don't." So I replied to God, "I guess I don't." And He said, "You are part of the remnant. You and this other person, I'm not going to mention his name." He then said, "Elijah is proud of you." And I began to cry because back in March, the Lord had told me that He gave me a spirit of Elijah. And the calling He gave me is to call out the Jezebel in my territory. At the time, I had no idea what that meant. And I said, and then I began to cry. And then He turned and said, "Elisha is here too." And I said, "I don't know what to say." I said, "You're a warrior." And then I asked Elisha, I said, "Did you get a chuckle when I got underneath the trees?" And he laughed, which was really cool. And then there was like several other Bible people coming around, and it was like a meet and greet. It was really strange. And I wouldn't say strange. It was very cool. So I saw Daniel, and Daniel had spoke to someone that interprets dreams with spiritual intelligence, and he was telling him that he was proud that he kept dreams alive, and the spiritual intelligence or spiritual interpretation, excuse me. Daniel didn't use spiritual intelligence. He used interpretation. And then Daniel had said to this gentleman, he said, "Press on and keep dreams alive." And then I saw this gentleman speak with Abraham Lincoln and his father, and I'm not going to get into all that. But then I asked God if I could talk to my dad and to my grandmother and stuff, and he said yes. So I talked to him, and it was so great because I like legit could hear my dad's voice, and I was able to talk to him about things that were really misunderstood before he passed. So I had apologized to my father for some of the things that had happened before. There was just a lot of misunderstandings and confusions, and then I spoke briefly with my grandmother and with my childhood best friend, which I miss so much, all of them. And then I saw my father-in-law and my sister-in-law, and this is very interesting. Well, he says, "I want to apologize to you, Beverly, for bringing Masonry into my family, for I know that it has deeply affected many people, including you." And he asked me to continue to pray for Danny. And he asked me to tell Danny that he was proud that he had a son. He couldn't. And then he said, "I can't wait to meet him after the Lord calls all of us home." And this last part, guys, like my relationship with God is like he is really he can be quite funny. He said, "Do you remember saying, I wonder when all of this is over, if God is going to start this whole process over again?" And I said, "Yes, I remember that." And he said, "Well, something like that," which I thought was just hilarious. And to close, I just want to say that typically when I have like dreams, visions, or words of prophecy, like there's always scriptures that back them up. And I'll be honest, I'm not like the biggest, I'm the one that's going to sit in church and fumble through the Bible because I can't find a chapter. It's just the way it is. But when the Holy Spirit is working and doing, he does know, and he will take me directly to where it needs to be, and it always lines up, which is so amazing. So God is so good, and I'm really excited about he's just pouring out his Spirit, and I'm excited about sharing it with you guys. Have a great week. Thanks. Bye.